Is that all you want to do is challenge me to heads up?
When poker legends clash, the stakes are never just about the chips.
You're looking at a man who just lost almost $300,000 cash.
Stay until the last hand, because what Tony G does to Hellmuth with a royal flush on the board is the most painful way to lose a hand in poker history. At the 2022 US Poker Open, Hellmuth held Jack-9 while Seidel had Queen-Jack. Two legends who have been battling since the 1980s locked up heads up with everything on the line.
500?
500.
This could be it right here.
Check raise to 500,000. All of it. The call, and here we go.
I got a jack with a 9.
Silence from Hellmuth.
It's a rarity.
He's all in, at risk, and in trouble. Looking for a 9. Can he find it on the turn? He cannot. The turn brings a 4. 3 outs and 3 outs only for Phil Hellmuth to survive. Needing a 9. Or it's Seidel's title. The monkey is off his back. Eric Seidel has his first live tournament win in 7 years.
That rivalry goes back decades, and it still had plenty left in it. But the next hand between two other legends created one of the biggest pots in high-stakes poker history. On high-stakes poker, Hansen held pocket 5s, while Negreanu had pocket 6s. Both players committed deeper and deeper into an enormous pot. Watch what rare hand brought this clash to its end.
Gus Hansen opens up with pocket 5s. He raises to 2,100. Negreanu with pocket 6s, raises to 5,000.
5.
Action folds around to Esfandiari with his ace-queen.
Out of position against Gus and Daniel Negreanu.
That's exactly what Antonio is thinking about. He's out of position against Gus and Daniel, and he's throwing away ace-queen. Not going to put in 4,400 more.
And Hansen calls the 2,900.
Yeah, probably not.
Flop comes 9-6-5.
Wow.
Oh.
Both players have flopped sets. Daniel's got 3 6s. Gus has got 3 5s. Gus is going to lose a lot of money in this hand. Only thing that could save him is maybe a 7 or an 8 coming up and slowing down the action on the turn.
Negreanu bet $8,000.
In the middle of this hand, David Gray has showed up and starts to do his dance moves behind Gus. Gus is trying to figure out what to do here. He's going to raise.
Raise here.
That's the right move. You don't want someone coming in here with a hand like 9-8.
He raises to $26,000.
And Daniel's just going to call. He's going to let a card come off. I like this move by Daniel. Gus is convinced he has the best hand now.
Turns another 5.
Wow! Gus has made quads. Gus Hansen has quads, and Daniel Negreanu has 6s full.
Unbelievable.
This is trouble. Trouble in River City for Daniel Negreanu. The other players seem oblivious to what's going on in this hand.
Hansen bets 24,000.
I think Daniel Negreanu is putting Gus Hansen on a hand like 7-5 or 8-5. He's putting Gus Hansen on 3 5s right now. And he's thinking about, how do I extract the most money from Gus Hansen here? Gus is trying to appear as calm as he can with quads.
Negreanu calls at 24,000.
Daniel's slow playing his full house. Daniel thinks he has the best hand.
And the river's an 8.
Both players like that card. Both players want the other player to make a straight. And Gus checks his quads. Great play by Gus. Now, if Gus did have 7-5, Gus has made a straight here. The main thing is Daniel feels he has the best hand. And there's no reason he shouldn't feel he has the best hand. He's feeling the right amount to bet is
$65,000.
$65,000.
96.
I'm all in.
Huh?
I'm all in.
How much more is it?
That shocked Daniel.
Wow.
Count his.
Wasn't expecting it.
The pot now stands at over $400,000. Even without Daniel calling, this stands as the biggest pot in the history of high-stakes poker.
And if Daniel calls, it'll be almost 600,000.
Unbelievable.
Daniel knows that Gus is a loose player, but I don't think he thinks he's loose enough to make this kind of bet on a bluff.
How much?
167.
Daniel's got to know that Gus has a hand. What he's trying to figure out is, does it beat his
He
hand?
might have the nuts. You're missing a big pot here, Eli. It's a big pot here. You just raised me 167. It's a big pot. I better have something if I'm gonna call, right?
Daniel pointing out to Ellie and Doyle that something's going on here.
Yeah. You think they'd know?
Buddy, this is if I lose this pot, it's a cooler. So can't feel too bad. If I lose this pot, it's a pretty bad cooler. Pocket fives, pocket nines, maybe a pocket eights. Ooh, that'd be sick too. That would be sick.
Well, you're right, Daniel. It's one of the above.
Yeah.
What else would Gus Hansen be raising you $165,000 with? And Daniel decides to call.
Oh, so sick.
Shows in the fives.
Pocket sixes?
You had one out.
I believe you. I believe you. I wasn't too happy on the flop, but once the turn came up.
Wasn't too happy. Meanwhile, he rakes in a pot over $575,000.
You're looking at a man who just lost almost $300,000 cash.
That pot was one for the ages, but the next hand shows what happens when Hellmuth traps Dwan perfectly and the river still finds a way to destroy him. In a heads-up match, Hellmuth held pocket aces and trapped Dwan, who had pocket tens. Hellmuth was the massive favorite going in. Watch what the river card did to this hand.
Have the best of it.
And look at this hand. Bullets for Phil. He calls.
He's setting the trap, and this is trouble for Tom.
Fireworks will ensue. Pocket tens for Tom Dwan. He raises to 1,100. See how Phil plays this. He re-raises to 36.
Now, Matt, Tom doesn't necessarily have to give Phil credit for a big hand here. It's tempting to think that Phil's trying to say, hey, kid, I won't let you run over me.
Phil's giving him nothing to read.
I'm rolling.
And Dwan goes all in.
I call.
Quick call by Hellmuth.
I call.
And Dwan got caught in the snare.
Tens versus aces.
I have aces.
Tens versus aces.
Well, somebody's moving on. This match is going to end in 3 hands. And right now, Phil Hellmuth is a 4-1 favorite to enter the round of 32.
Here comes the flop. No more
An early elimination hand and the flop. Deuce, King, 7 with a couple of spades.
No help for Tom.
So far, so good for Phil Hellmuth.
Has the lone spade in the hand and the best hand with the aces.
And the turn.
And it's a
10! Huge suck out.
It's not over yet, Matt. Phil can still win the pot with an ace.
He has spades.
Or any spade but the king.
It's not looking good though.
Here is the river.
3 of spades?
The river's a 9 of diamonds, and Tom Dwan has eliminated Phil Hellmuth.
When you look up bad beat in the dictionary, that's what you'll find.
Phil sits back down because they're counting the chips just to make it official.
Son, I would tell you this much, son. I would never have put more 3,000 with 2 tens before.
Oh, here we
I
go.
was gonna say good game, sorry for the suck out, but when you phrase it that way, it makes me not wanna.
Here, take 10,000 each.
Phil, that's why you lose money online, like.
You played
Sorry,
the hand
nice
bad,
hand.
that's the truth. You
Okay,
put in
pick your
20,000 with
stakes,
2
heads up.
tens.
Pick your stakes heads up. I've said it a million times. I'm sorry
What
I
did you
sucked it
say?
out, nice hand. Pick your stakes heads up.
I smell ego.
I don't
We can play
understand
right
what you're
now
saying.
if you want.
Son, you're the sucker. You just put in 20,000 with 2
Okay,
tens.
let's play heads up.
Terrible play.
Let's play heads up.
Is that all you want to do? Is challenge me to heads up? We're gonna play
If it's
heads up. I
terrible, then
told
let's
you.
play.
It was terrible.
I sucked out,
But
I'm
what if
sorry,
you
nice
suck out
hand.
again?
We'll play as
You
many
admit it was
matches as you
terrible,
want.
right?
We will play as many matches as you want,
Do you
Phil.
admit it was a terrible play on your part?
No, it's standard. Learn to play heads up,
Standard
no
play
limit.
with 1 in 53 blinds, 20,000.
Learn to play heads up, no limit.
We'll see if
We'll
you're
play
even
as many
around in
matches
5
as you
years.
want.
Hellmuth made every right decision and still lost. But the next hand shows Negreanu doing something bold against Ivey. Negreanu moved all in against Ivey holding Queen 6, while Ivey had Ace Jack. The turn swung the hand in Negreanu's direction. He felt he had it all. Then the river landed.
Pair of 10s for Gavin, aces and jacks for Phil.
I got 46-50 is what I got.
Ace Jack.
Ace Jack? That's
I
gonna be
king
hard.
10.
Give me a queen or a king as a sweat.
I
That's
king
not a
10.
good one.
Daniel needs a king or 2 running cards here.
All right, 46-50. Heh!
There's the king.
Hey.
Oh, wow, he's got a royal draw. What a sick hand.
Yeah, it's definitely coming. Sorry, Daniel.
Ace, Jack, queen.
Good game, Daniel.
Ace, Jack, or diamond now?
Good game, Daniel.
I caught the wrong king.
I know better
Yeah,
than
it
put
was
it
a
on
good game,
logo.
though.
Who didn't know that?
I said good game. Yeah, it was a good game, Daniel.
Negreanu thought the hand was his, but the river had other ideas. Moments like these remind you that composure under pressure is what separates good players from great ones. If you want to build that composure, the easiest way to do that is to grind online, and coin poker is where serious players do it. And if you use code POKERPLAYS when signing up, you'll get a 150% bonus on your deposit. But the next hand shows Ivey putting that composure to work against one of poker's loudest personalities. At Full Tilt Poker, Ivey held pocket fours, while Tony G had A7. Ivey applied relentless pressure on one of poker's loudest personalities without saying a single word. Watch what happened to Tony G with silence alone. But the next hand delivers something completely different. Kenney held Ace-King while Seidel had Ace-Queen. The board ran out in the most beautiful and brutal way possible for one of these two players. Just watch what Kenney hit on this board.
Ace-King against Ace-Queen. Domination Nation, and we already know Bryn Kenney might as well be a member of Bahamian Parliament.
A flop. 10, Jack, 9 with 2 spades.
Spades? I think I'd redraw.
Looking good for Bryn. Looking really good for Bryn. That's a royal flush.
Unreal. Now he's got something he can tell every cab driver ever. Yes, I've had a royal flush.
Nice hand, sir. Bryn Kenney doubles up.
A royal flush against a legend. But the final hand on this list is the one where Tony G had the nuts and made sure Hellmuth felt every single chip he lost. Hellmuth held Ace-King while Tony G had Queen Jack on a King Ace-10 board. Hellmuth kept raising into a player who already had the best possible hand. Watch what Tony G did next.
King Ace-10, the nuts for Tony G again, and now Phil with top 2.
We can all imagine Hellmuth's anger when he sees that Tony has the nuts.
Raise.
What do you think about the raise? Personally, I don't really like it, but it's not a bad decision on this board either.
I'm all in.
Call.
Obviously, Tony snap calls. Not much to think about here. That's the face of pain.
Ice is coming, I knew it.
These are the moments when the biggest names in poker sat across from each other and proved that when legends clash, nobody gets out clean. But clashing with a legend is one thing. Getting completely broken by chaos is another. Click on this video right here to watch the most chaotic moments in high-stakes poker history and find out which hands made the list. We'll see you there.